everyone, Susie Kerr-Wright, Cosmic Cupcake, with this week's forecast for you for April 11th through the 18th. Our void of course moon's going to start. We had one this morning, but obviously that's passed, so we won't talk about it. Friday the 13th is going to be our first one now, from 1:05 p.m. to 5:08 p.m. when the moon is then going to enter into eclectic Aquarius for a very kind of curious, sociable kind of Friday the 13th night. Sunday's void of course moon is going to be 6:42 p.m. to 1:38 a.m. on Monday when it enters into gentle Pisces. And then finally on Tuesday at 10:34 a.m. to Wednesday, or 10:34 p.m. to Wednesday the 18th at 11:59 a.m. when it's going to move into action-oriented Aries. So this week we have some big motion in the sky. Yes, Pluto stationed to go retrograde yesterday. Did you feel it? Had you been feeling it for about a week? I did. Of course, that's my ruling planet, so of course I would. But after a few days of, oh my God, what is this stuff happening and why are people so intense? Sorry, that was Monkey jumping up and knocking the tripod there. Things are going to start to settle down a little bit this week, but we still, it's really kind of a mixed bag. So any issues that had come up last week are still going to need to be addressed if they weren't immediately addressed at that point. And actually one of the good things about this week is Friday the 13th, everybody's so fearful of that, is actually going to be a pretty good day for most people. So much more positive, because Mars is going to be going direct at that point. So, and that's going to kind of give us a little breath of fresh air in there. So Sunday's going to be a little bit testy, but you know, of course it is. It's tax day. Who wouldn't be a little bit testy on that day? So Aries, Mercury is going to be back in your sign. And Mars, your ruling planet, is moving forward. So basically this week, wow, there's like no stopping you in your personal life anyways. A work conflict may actually bring a fresh start to you as well. So, and you can take that any way you want. You may quit a job, you may get a new opportunity, whatever. But there's going to be some sort of challenge at work. So, so either way, just, you know what it is you want before you open mouth and insert foot. So Taurus, the intensity of this week may throw you off a bit, but what emerges during this time in a relationship is an opportunity for you to release an old way of thinking about yourselves. And remember, people are mirrors of how we feel about ourselves. So just keep that in mind. Gemini, work and home are both full of heavy responsibilities this week. And meanwhile, friends are going to be wearing you out with exciting invitations. Oh my goodness, what do I do? What do I do? So, you know, one word, guys, priorities. That's the word for Gemini. Now think about it though. That doesn't mean the priority has to be the work. If you've been working too hard or really, you know, fulfilling all your responsibilities, or, you know, playing a little bit too far into that side of things, then priority for you might be going out and having some fun this week. So just kind of think back to the last couple of weeks, what's been going on, and see where you need to shift those priorities. Cancer, compromise for you this week. You're going to feel a little more feisty than usual. So pick your battles, especially on Friday morning, or you'll end up having one of those really bad Friday the 13th that everybody's afraid of. So if you play your cards right, though, you're actually going to be able to speak your piece in much later that day in a more constructive manner. So it's going to bring you much better results. Leo, financial dealings are going to be screaming for review, as well as routines related to your health. So make a plan and stick to it. It's time to literally and figuratively tighten the belt. Virgo, go, go, gopher. I had that song in my head all morning. Go, go, gophers. Watch them go, go, go. Mars direct in your sign is going to break up any creative blocks you may have been experiencing. So you're going to kind of feel like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders. But don't spend a lot of time looking back and being frustrated over what you didn't get done, or, you know, what's been falling behind. Just move forward one step at a time. Don't analyze the past. Libra, the song Moving Out, actually, Billy Joel's song came to my mind this week when I looked at your chart. So relationships that may be hanging on a thread can finally come to a conclusion. So for some of you, that may mean moving out, or somebody else moving out, or whatever. But really, the bottom line is, it's time for you to stand up for yourself and move onward and upward in all of your personal relationships. So Scorpio, hopping week for you. Phone calls, short trips, catching up on things you put off for the last few months. All that stuff is going to require immediate attention. Yes, now. Remember to rest and recharge though, because the intensity of this week could put, you know, with both of your ruling planets making these huge shifts, it can really be immense. So make sure you're taking care of your spiritual and physical side of yourself. So Excuse me. Sagittarius, early week frustrations at work can take a better turn if you keep your cool when your boss critiques you. So just kind of bite your tongue and stay true to yourself and look for other ways to show off those mad skills, because your creativity is going to be at a very, very high level this week. So use the force, use the positive force. Capricorn, as you've been reinventing yourself the last few years, you can now begin. This is going to be a week where you actually get to see how far you've come. So that's really awesome. You're going to also notice some little things that still maybe need some emotional cleanup. So on Thursday, dig deep, because a little grumpy mood is a sign that's trying to push you to clear something out of your life that you no longer need to hold on to. And by Friday, things will be a lot rosier if you do that. Aquarius, which you thought you knew last week for sure, is now not so clear. Like Gemini, it's all about priorities, though. And for you, priorities based on your own personal value system. So if you know who you are, you'll know just what to do. So accept your own limitations and don't try to change others and make them work around those. So Pisces, a bit all over the map for you. Your finances get a rude awakening at tax time. Sorry. Partnerships can move forward now, though, but if trouble's been brewing the last few months, forward movement could mean separation. So what does that look like for you? It's not all bad, though. In your career house, there's a lot of opportunities there to increase your prestige and financial status. So good. Like I said, it's a little mixed bag for a lot of folks this week. So now to find out what's going on in your own chart, what do you want to do? You want to contact me, Susie Kerr-Wright at astrogirl12.com. And for an up close and personal reading, I can do it on phone, email, Skype, or in person in the Nashville area. I'd love to connect with you, and subscribe to this channel so you'll know when these videos get posted, because it's kind of usually a random thing, and nobody noticed I wasn't on last week. That hurts, but that's okay. So I'm back this week, and I can see how many of you are watching, so I appreciate every one of you who tune into these videos and share them with your friends. And Blog Talk Show Sunday night, I will be on the air at 5:30 Central Time, yapping away about the law of attraction and doing some free mini readings, so tune in then. And love y'all. Have a sweet and delicious week. Bye-bye.